hello. Hello. Is it over between Kim and Pete? And why is Beyonce getting heat? Demi Lovato changing up pronouns plus spicy wine and mustard donuts. Yeah, they're a thing, and we're going to get into all that and so much more on this week's episode of Hottish. What's going on, guys? It's me, your girl Starr. And before we get things started, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Don't forget, tap that bell. You can get the notifications. And I have to tell you, we have a lot of tea to spill today, so let me get right into it. Everyone has been asking me for days, did Kim and Pete break up? For some reason, it's been a trending topic, okay? Now we got to clear things up right now, because you know I'm the queen of clearing it up. No. They did not break up, okay? As we know, they, haven't been seen together for weeks now because he's in Australia filming a movie. She's home being a mom. She's working on all her skims and skin stuff. But it's the cheap tabloid magazines that are itching for clickbait. So, of course, they tried taking posts from Kim's Instagram and twisting them into believable storylines. For instance, you see the shirt that Kim's wearing in this post? It says The Incredibles, okay? Well, we all know that her, Kanye, and the kids, they all once dressed up as The Incredibles for Halloween. So assumptions are being made that she might be rekindling things with Kanye, but everybody is way off with that, okay? First of all, Kim and Pete constantly talking. They send each other cute love notes. They wake up to those notes every day. They also make sure to FaceTime each other, whenever their schedules let them. Now, we all know long distance relationships, they can be tough, but these two know how to keep that love alive. Plus, we all know Pete's not going to let that slip away anytime soon. You know what I mean? Not to mention, news just broke that Kim wants to have a sit down with Pete and Kanye, along with a mediator, of course, so Kanye could see for himself that Pete really is a good guy and that, he's been a positive influence to both Kim and the kids. Now, it definitely doesn't look like Pete's going away anytime soon, so I kind of feel like, it'd be a good idea for Kanye to come to terms with things. Hopefully he can get over the anger he has towards Pete, especially with the kids involved. It's all about adulting here. You know what I mean? Beyonce's got some major backlash this week for using an offensive slur word in her new song, Heated, which of course she had to change. Now, here's the crazy part. It is the same word that Lizzo just got heat for using in one of her songs a few weeks ago. Now, you can't tell me no one on Beyonce's team was aware of the issues that Lizzo just went through. I mean, it was talked about everywhere. Did Beyonce or her team feel that she's bigger than Lizzo and she's got the following she has, that maybe she could possibly get away with it? Because I don't know, I wouldn't put it past them to have that kind of mindset. It's like entitlement at its finest, okay? Anyway, her team said that the word was not used intentionally or in a harmful way and has been replaced to blastin' on that ass. Yeah, that's exactly what they turned it into. Now, ironically, Lizzo capitalized on being a trending topic with Beyonce by posting this screenshot on her Instagram page. She wrote, "We'll delete later, but this is a flex, bitch. 12-year-old me is shook. Houston girls got the best albums out." And then she put stream, #special, stream, #renaissance. I kind of wonder if she was flexing because maybe her name was in the same sentence as Beyonce, or maybe because they both took heat for using the same slur word. Things that make you go, Meanwhile, on the topic of Beyonce, Monica Lewinsky, who we all know for having that affair with former President Bill Clinton way back when, she's emerged from the trenches and she tweeted Beyonce asking to remove her name from her song Partition from 2013, where she said, "Monica Lewinsky'd all on my gown." Now you want to bring this up after 9 years? So there's a lot to say here, but I would rather turn to the comments from this tweet that she posted. Now, someone pointed out Monica's Twitter profile states rap song Muse, and then went on to say, "Are you not proud of it?" Now, that's a good point, right? Another person tweeted an excerpt from an interview that she did back in Vanity Fair, where she's thanking Beyonce and then going on to say, "But if we're verbing, I think you meant Bill Clinton's all on my gown, not Monica Lewinsky'd." Anyway, there are so many more amazing comments on this thread. I am living for them. So do yourself a favor, check them out for a good laugh, okay? I don't know why she thinks that it's okay for her to speak up now. Go back to sleep. News just broke that Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are having a baby. Now, she just posted this picture on her Instagram saying the last few years have been a blur of emotions, to say the least, but joy has filled our home and hearts again. 1 billion shots later in the leg lately, as you can see. We have another one on the way. Now, as you remember, she suffered a pregnancy loss when she was 20 weeks along back in September of 2020. I gotta say, I'm sure that her 5-year-old daughter Luna and her 3-year-old son Miles super excited, just like their parents. So J-Lo, she just performed her first show as a married woman. After enjoying her 2-week honeymoon, she hit the stage over the weekend in Italy for a UNICEF charity gala. Now, of course, Diplo, Sophia Carson, and DJ Cruz were also some of the people performing that night, and they even raised money to support Ukrainian and Syrian relief efforts. Now, the next big event J-Lo has scheduled is her massive wedding reception, which they're planning to have at Ben's 87-acre property in Georgia, so all their friends and family can celebrate their new marriage together. I mean, that's a lot of room for a lot of friends and family. I hope that we get an invite. I mean, I feel like the whole entire world could fit in there, basically. Neyo and his wife, Crystal, remember they just renewed their vows a few months ago? Well, they are now getting divorced. Now, she made this post on Instagram over the weekend about her hurt and betrayal, saying 8 years of lies and deception, 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and husband with numerous women who sell their bodies to him unprotected, every last one of them. Hold up a second. Is this woman suffering from amnesia? Because they were about to get a divorce right before COVID, when she found out about his cheating ways, okay? But because they spent so much time together during quarantine, they reconciled and decided not to go through with the divorce. Neyo even went above and beyond, you might remember, to publicly apologize right to her for all of his wrongdoings. And then he goes and throws her that whole big elaborate celebration in Vegas back in April to start on a clean slate. We talked about this. I know you remember this, but can someone please tell me how this woman's now acting like this is breaking new news? Like, she knew back then what he did and she chose to accept his apology, and now she's coming out with this as if she's been blindsided. Listen, I'll never take the side of a cheater, but unless he recently broke their vows, why on earth is she bringing this up? The past 8 years that she chose to accept, she remarried him. Am I missing something here? I'm just lost. Amber Heard, well, she just sold her house in California for a little over $1 million. She has a 3-bedroom, 3-bath on 6 acres. And based on the selling records, it looks like she made a $480,000 profit. I wonder if this is the first step towards chipping away at that $8.3 million she owes Johnny Depp. I don't know. She might need to start an OnlyFans to generate enough money. But then again, would anyone really even pay to see her? I'm just trying to help brainstorm some ideas. Demi Lovato changed her pronouns back to she, her again after coming out as non-binary last year. And here's her reason behind the change.
I've actually adopted the pronouns of she, her again. So for me, I felt like, especially last year, my energy was balanced and my masculine and feminine energy. So that when I was faced with the choice of walking into a bathroom and it said women and men, I didn't feel like there was a bathroom for me because I didn't feel necessarily like a woman. I didn't feel like a man. I just felt like a human. And that's what they, them is about for me. It's just about like feeling human at your core. Recently, I've been feeling more feminine. And so I've adopted she, her again. But I think what's important is like, nobody's perfect. Everyone messes up pronouns at some point.
Now, if you've been following her on social media, then you probably picked up on the subtle hints of her tapping back into her feminine energy. I guess that's what fluidity is all about, weaving and bobbing through your emotions and I guess how you feel at that moment. Megan Fox and Kourtney Kardashian Barker, I'm going to throw that in there because she's married now. They just did a sexy Skims photo shoot, and while they were behind the scenes, Meg snapped and posted this picture of the two of them sitting on a toilet seat. Yeah, it looks like Meg is totally naked and Kourtney's got nothing on from the waist down. She captioned it, "Should we start an OnlyFans?" Well, based on the millions of likes that pic got, seems like all the fans are all about it. I mean, surely it's mostly men in those likes. I mean, you put two hot chicks together and have them seductively posing like that? Yeah, we know guys are going to pay for anything. Look at this. At least they have their clothes on for this one. But woo! Girls, work it. Maybe you could help 𝗦𝗦𝗕𝗏𝗦𝗏 out. Harry Styles made another fan's dream come true at his recent show in Lisbon. Let's take a look.
Can I sing 2 lines to my girlfriend?
Two lines.
I don't know.
How long have you been together, first of all? This is like a 2-week thing. There's no chance of giving you a microphone.
2 lines.
How long have you been together?
Together. More than a year. A little more.
What have you been?
I don't know. Let's go. Yes.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
Imagine being proposed to like that. Woo, I'm glad it all worked out because it wouldn't have been a good thing if she said no. I mean, we've all seen those kind of proposals gone wrong, right? But congratulations to that happy couple. Justin Bieber performed his first concert since being diagnosed with Ramsey Hunt. He posted these pictures in his performance in Italy at the Lucca Summer Festival. I gotta say, he looked good. He looks healthy. Glad he was able to overcome that scary paralysis to his face. Benny Blanco posted this video teaser the other day for his new single, Bad Decisions, which is coming out on Friday.
The wait is over. Are you ready? Bad decisions.
Did you see who was in that? I know it was kind of quick. We saw some of the boys of BTS in there, Jin, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. Plus, Snoop Dogg is also being featured on this track. It's actually Benny's second time working with BTS. Earlier this year, I don't know if you remember, but he dropped a medley of remixes. Now, when he spoke about this upcoming song, he said he's still pinching himself because it doesn't feel real. But it is, and we will be able to hear this, obviously, in a couple of days. And it's also getting us ready for his third album, which is slated to drop later this year. Rae Jepsen, who we all know as the Call Me Maybe girl, just announced that she's dropping a new album for us this fall. It's called 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗦𝗕𝗏, and it's the follow-up to her album Dedicated, which she dropped in 2019. Now, she calls this new album her most introspective body of work to date. Looks like it's going to be coming out October 21st. Leave it to Balenciaga to find a way for people to pay for garbage, literally. Did you see the new trash pouch they're selling? I mean, it legit looks like you're carrying around a trash bag. Like you took one of those plastic bags from your cabinet and threw your stuff into it just to lug around. I mean, I wish I could say I was joking, but I can't even make this crap up. They even have the nerve to be charging almost $1,800 for this garbage. Anyone who shells out that kind of money for this bag deserves to be tossed out in the trash with their trash bag on garbage day. Sorry, not sorry. Well, age is just a number, right? So age gaps in relationships, they shouldn't be a big deal, right? Well, here's an age gap that has people talking for some reason. Actor and comedian Dane Cook recently proposed to his girlfriend of 5 years, Kelsey Taylor. He's 50, she's 23. Let's take a look at this montage video that Dane posted on his Instagram page. You know, a lot of people are creeped out by this because he started dating her when she was 18. All right, I get it. She was legal, but that made him 45. And to be completely fair here, he's old enough to be her dad. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if her dad is his age. I mean, listen, love is love, but hey, to each their own. I sure wouldn't want to date someone as old as my dad. Even the thought of that right now just creeps me out. Ugh. Well, if you're looking for the key to a happy marriage, you might want to try the 222 method, which has been going around for a while, and it seems to work. Now, a Reddit thread from 2015 recently surfaced on social media claiming the 222 rule is a date night every 2 weeks, a weekend away every 2 months, and a week away every 2 years. That doesn't sound like a bad deal, right? For me, I'd probably tweak it to a date a night every week, a weekend away maybe every month, and at least a week away 2 to 3 times a year. I mean, rules are meant to be broken, right? So I say do what works best for you, you know? So have you heard of the dating term cookie jarring? Because to sum it up, it's when you're dating someone, but you have someone else in reserve, or like they like to call it, in the cookie jar. So you know, just in case things don't work out with the first person, you could kind of like go to that cookie jar, which honestly, that's a cute term. I personally use back burner, but cookie jar works. Anyway, according to a dating coach, if you're into this cookie jarring dating, then you're more than likely insecure because you want to make sure that you have all of your bases covered so you're never alone. That's almost as bad as a serial dater, if you ask me. I recommend you take some time to be alone after a breakup and then think about the things that you like and don't like, want and don't want in a partner, and then you just don't keep wasting time and repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Because in the words of Albert Einstein, it's a definition of insanity. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's exactly how I feel. So Doja Cat might have really worked her magic because Taco Bell's favorite menu item, the Mexican pizza, is back for good. It's going to be permanently starting on September 15th. Now, not only was a petition made back in 2020 with over 171,000 signatures to bring it back, but the CEO of Taco Bell got tons of hate mail over removing the Mexican pizza from their menu. So is it crazy to say that the only fast food that I will eat is Taco Bell? I mean, I love it. I've never tried the Mexican pizza though. How crazy is that? You know, since the CEO might actually be listening right now, since, you know, they listened enough to bring back the Mexican pizza, can I take this time to request that they make the nacho fries a permanent menu item too? Who's with me? Those are my favorite. And every time they take them off, I'm so mad. And they're a fan favorite. So if Mexican pizza can make it back onto the menu, well, nacho fries need to be on the menu too. And both of them need to stay for good. Case closed. M&M's ice cream. They're coming through with a cool way to celebrate National Ice Cream Sandwich Day, which was on August 2nd. Now they're giving away these really cool M&M's ice cream Sammy packs. They come with this removable cooling pack built to carry all of your M&M's ice cream cookie sandwiches. You can wear them on your waist, sort of like a fanny pack, or over your shoulders like a crossbody. And it's a limited edition. So you know what that means. You're going to have to try to get your hands on it quick. And the only way you could do that is you got to win one. So head to the link. We have it posted in the description below. Get there by August 16th. Hopefully you'll win one. And then I don't know if it comes with the ice cream though, but even if it doesn't, who cares? You can put whatever you want in there to stay cold. Does a mustard donut sound appetizing to you? I mean, just the thought of that has me teeter-tottering over the idea of wanting to try it, as well as wanting to hover over the toilet to barf. But if it's something that piques your interest, French's Mustard has a limited edition mustard donut coming out this weekend, just in time for National Mustard Day. Now, it's a glazed donut with a sweet and savory yellow mustard coating topped, and it's got mustard cake crumbles. It's going to be available at Dough Donuts here in New York City, or you could order them online. They'll ship them everywhere. I'll put the link below. It's doughdonuts.com in case you're curious enough to try one. Have you ever had wine with a kick? Because thanks to this TikToker, you might want to try this little trend of putting spicy jalapenos into your glass of rosé. Watch this.
What is something that you have always done? You've never found it strange, but other people find it weird, and now you get made fun of for it. I'll go first.
This girl loves jalapenos, and she seems to be known to put them into a lot of her concoctions. I'm actually obsessed with spicy things too, so after I heard about this, I had to go check out her page. Look at this spicy frosé that she made. I'm like, I want to try this so bad. You cannot tell me that you don't think that that looks delicious. Would you try to make one? Because I might have to try to make one. Speaking of hot stuff, you know how your lips tingle when you eat hot wings? Well, all thanks to one of my favorite makeup brands, Winky Lux. They've teamed up with Applebees to create hot sauce inspired lip glosses. And they're called Saucy Gloss. Now they're going to come in 4 different flavors: Be My Honey Pepper, Honey Barbecue Tea, Sweet Chili Kiss, and Get Me Hot Buffalo. Now they're selling this 4-pack of hot lip glosses for $65. I mean, that's a little expensive. expensive. I wonder if that tingle is going to help to plump your lips, because that would have been the way to go. Create some lip plumpers, and $65 would be worth the spend. I don't know if I would spend $65 on just regular lip glosses that taste like wings when I could just go eat wings at Applebee's and have the real thing and have my lips tingle and be able to have them get bigger because they're actually tingling from that. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, so that's going to wrap up our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get all the notifications. Find out exactly when we go live. If you're on TikTok or you're on Twitter, you can always find me there at Starr, aka Virtual, and give me a little follow. And also, if you have anything to say or chat about, I will always chat back with you, because that's what I love to do. And with that said, have a great one.